this energy, and these beings who are this energy and impose on the human race and a particular format and program because they want us to become like them. They want us to continue to be their resource. And so we weren't allowed to have free technology. This is coming from the level of the quarantine on cosmic level now, imposed upon this reality. So really, there's just so many aspects of within our paradigm that we can argue the point. And people, for cleaning up the earth, there's arguments for cleaning up the earth. There's arguments for, there's plenty. We've got wind towers here, and a lot of people think they're wonderful. I think they're awful, especially because they pollute the landscape. As far as visually, they pollute the landscape, and also the noise level that comes from them is terrible. We're 10 kilometres away, which is around about 6 miles, right? From where they are, and we just hear this industrious droning noise coming from them when you get a nice quiet night. And it's really sad. It's like living next to a big city, and we're meant to be out in the country in the peace and quiet. So I keep telling people we don't need those things. We could have free energy. We've had access to free energy for thousands of years. Why do we need this crap? There's no need for it. So there is a program that's being implemented.
How do you think that how are you saying that we are their resource?
Oh, on so many levels, because this cabal is massive. The infrastructure is colossal. It spans so many levels of frequency of realities. Beings who are inside these paradigms actually think they're inside another universe. That's how big these things are. We're talking about eons and eons of evolution in our universe. The way we've been programmed is think that, firstly, some people think we're the only ones that exist, and that's just insane. People think I'm insane because I talk about ETs and having interactions with ETs, and I say, well, you're going to tell me that we're the only ones that exist in the universe. I think you better look at your level of insanity. The evidence is everywhere. It's all around us, and people are just like zombies. They're asleep and they're blind. They can't see what's going on around them. So I find that quite fascinating. So, this thing is huge, and who and what we are as a human race on this planet, it's all about that, because we are a fractal of the universe. Both this planetary body and its environment is a fractal of the universe, and we ourselves, our embodiments, are fractals of the universe. So we hold all the codes, and the real power, the ones who are into power and control. If you want to get powerful, physical substances only get you so far. Even technology only gets you so far. But if you want real power, the real juice is accessing life force through genetics. So the number one commodities out there are genetics. Some people beg to differ, but they just really don't grasp the concept of what's going on out there. And there's beings who have been going around marauding galaxies and star systems and taking control of races for the purpose of empowering themselves through their genetics. And here you have a planetary body and a race that lives on this planetary body that is a fractal of the universe. And they've hit a home run here. They've just struck gold, and they're totally addicted to us and totally addicted to this reality, and because this reality does have that effect on people. They really are trying really hard to maintain their hold on us, because, if you have, if you had what's called the magic cow, or the magic sheep, that supplied you.
You'd want to, leak it dry.
You'd want to, and this resource supplied you with everything that you've ever wanted. Then you're going to fight tooth and nail to hold on to it.
Right. Do you think we'll ever break free from them?
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll be doing it within 2 years. Yeah, definitely.
Within 2 years. Okay.
We're in the process of breaking free. I'm already breaking free. I'm already doing it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting up and saying the things that I say, of the experiences that I've had. Oh, look, behind this cabal, there's the rest of life, and that's where we all come from. And some of us come from within the cabal, but the majority of life on this planet comes from outside of the paradigms of the cabal, this intergalactic cabal. So, and they're just a small, tiny percentage of life in the universe, or even just in the lower part of the universe. They're just a small percentage. So, who and what we all are, and our families from out there, from other domains and other paradigms, and other star systems and other realities. No, the majority of life are good people who don't do these sort of things, who live in harmony. So, I'm not going to try and paint the picture that we're doomed and all that sort of business. There's a lot of that going on, and that's not the case. No, we are breaking free. Mother Earth and her consciousness, she has her own ideas of what she's doing here as a planet. Same with the sun, the solar system. And I say to people, don't take my word for it. Ask them yourselves what they're doing. What do they want to do? And what are their plans? And she's changing. She's definitely changing. And she's about to become a body of light. So whoever's going to take that path with her, that's wonderful. I'm definitely taking that journey with her. And I'm here to warn people who are not going to take that journey with her. Then you better start gathering your things, and you better get ready to leave, because you're going to have to leave, because her energies here are now becoming very detrimental to the health and well-being for those beings who are not here to embark on that journey with her.
Right. Okay. I have the next question to ask you. Thank you for that. Many humans are preparing for their earth changes and monetary collapse by storing food, arms, gold, silver, and becoming more self-sustaining. Since our higher selves that are in another realm have made all the decisions about our lives before we incarnated here, is there any point to preparing in this way? And is there any way to know ahead of time what our higher self has planned for us?
Yes, there is a way to know. I'm living that knowing, not fully, but more and more each day. And it's like a feeling of the way your river's flowing, the way your river of life is flowing. And you get a really good feel for where you're headed and what you're here to do. And like, I'll give you an example. 10 years ago, I started saying to my kids, the day's coming when, Dad has to go away and travel around the world and do his thing. And so for me, I had a good idea of what I was going to be doing 10 years ago, and this started February this year. So I've known for some time. It was just a matter of time that it was going to manifest, and it has. So, a lot of people actually live like this. You'd be surprised. And so, and that's getting in touch with yourself. That's feeling into yourself, because when you can get in touch with that greater aspect of yourself, the part of you that did compose, who is the composer, who is the orchestrator and the conductor of this life that you're having here, then that's where all the power, all the resources and all the wisdom and all the knowledge of your existence here resides. And so the more you do that, the more you start flowing in a more natural way. And you're not starting to head down paths which are knocking you off center. You actually end up feeling quite peaceful and quite centered, and you just flow and you just be. It's a very, very beautiful state and way of being. Now, this sorry, can you share with me the other part of the question? Oh, the money. That's right. Yeah, this reality is deconstructing on every level because it needs to, because it's morphing into a higher vibration. So the concept of money won't exist very soon. That's just that's a construct of an economic collective, and economic collectives don't exist in higher vibrations. So, yeah, money will be totally irrelevant very, very soon. So, for me, the money issue is a bit of a weird one, but I just don't give it much credence at all. As far as guns and ammunition and all that go, everyone, that's an individual thing. It'll depend on your environment, where you live, and how you feel about life. If you feel with any of this, I just say to people, follow your intuitive heart. Whatever your intuitive guidance is whatever you intuitively feel to do, follow that and do that. And because we live It's not one rule fits all, depending on what your life circumstances are, because I don't feel the need to arm myself, but other people do.
Right.
So I can't tell them not to.
So,
The way events play out, they might have needed to down the track. Someone, there might
okay.
come an instance where they have to defend themselves, and I don't in my life's journey.
Yeah, so everyone might need to prepare differently, and there is no right or wrong way.
There's no right or wrong. Everybody's own life's journey, soul journey, needs to be honoured. And I warn people about getting on the ships when the mass evacuations occur, because that's a large group coming to harvest their human herd. But for some people, they'll say what George says doesn't feel right. My intuitive heart says to get on the ships. Well, I honour that. That's their soul journey, and that's a path they're going to venture down and experience that pathway in the cosmos, and that's their soul journey. So I can't tell people what to do.
Exactly. Yeah, I understand. You have to go with your intuition and what you feel is right for you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
All right. Thank you, George. And I'm going to turn it over now to Green Meadow.
Thank you. Hey, Green Meadow.
Hi, George.
Hey.
My first question actually comes from forum member Space, and he asks, is terra firma an entity from a higher realm, and are we a binary system?
Yeah, okay. Are we a binary system, terra firma? Well, the consciousness of the Earth, if that's what this person is referring to, then yes, the consciousness of this planet is actually the feminine expression of the universal consciousness, manifested herself as the planet. So we're actually incarnate on the Divine Mother. And I know it might sound crazy to some, but the moment you connect with her, you'll find that out. So I say to people, try and rekindle that connection on a much deeper level. You're incarnate on her body. She gives you the air that you breathe and the water that you drink and the food that you eat, and but all that's forgotten. Yeah. So there's, it's really, really important to rekindle that connection with the planet. People have actually chosen to have such an intimate relationship with, to be incarnate on her body. This is the forgotten basics of our very existence here. Sorry, again, what was the other question?
Are we a binary system?
Oh, yeah, that's right, binary. Well, yes and no. There is that brown dwarf that's kind of a part of our system, but then you can also say that we're a trinary system with the Sirius system. So our sun is intimately connected with Sirius, is also intimately connected with Orion, but in a different way. But as far as, I'd say we're a trinary system, and we're also a binary system. I'm going to say both, because both are accurate, both are relevant. Because our sun was much closer to the Sirius, it was a part of the Sirius system a long time ago, and has drifted away. And then you've got the issue with the brown dwarf now. So it's both.
So is the brown dwarf next to the sun, or is it coming through like